Oats is the most demanding piglet I have ever seen.
There's no berries.
He wants to be with people all the time.
What a monster.
As soon as you call his name, he'll just come out of the grass and he'll just mad dash to you like the whole time. He just can't wait. He squeals and he squeals.
Oh my.
And the second you give him a little scratch on his belly, he just falls over and he's got this smile on his face. Oats is so joyful, even though he had a very difficult beginning of his life. The previous owner was about to feed him to snakes, and then he was rescued from a reptile trade show by a friend of ours. He was so teeny tiny, and she had never had a piglet before. So she called us, and we said that we would take him. Our plan was to get him healthy, get him ready to go, and then find placement for him.
You're gonna outgrow that real quick.
But the moment he walked in that door, we all fell in love with him. He was very frightened, very shaky, not being comfortable with people. So the first thing we did was just kind of let him walk around. He just so sweetly ate all of his food in a tray.
Look at those legs. Oh!
Maybe like 2 hours in, he got warmed up to us. And so he very quickly became a spoiled piglet.
Oh my.
The moment we were in the kitchen, he would go wild. We were always covering our ears and oh my gosh, you know. He would constantly be asking for attention. He was probably the boss, yeah.
What are you doing?
After about 3 weeks, he drove us all crazy and we all looked at each other and said, I think it's time that he's a barn pig.
What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there, Oats?
He did great in the stall right away. He's been getting along with all these other big pigs and he's thriving now. He knows he's going to be fed and he's going to be loved and cared for and warm. And that's how it's going to be until the end of his life.
You're so cute.
What do you think, Kevin?
Watching Kevin see the sun for the first time was surreal. He went from growing up in a factory farm to being in a slaughterhouse. I was heartbroken.
Come on, let's eat the grass.
There you go.
Feel some grass on your feet? I think it's a good idea.
And you could actually see he was sitting there processing, what is this?
What do you think? What are you doing, Kev?
It was a good hour before he realized, hey, grass feels good and grass is edible. But the day that we got him, I thought we were going to lose him. Every year, right before Thanksgiving, there is a rescue group go and they try to rescue several turkeys.
Well, then what happened?
So in Kevin's particular year, they were able to go and they rescued him. He was just in really bad shape.
I know.
So he came to the sanctuary and we rehabbed him. It was best for him to just hang out inside until the weather broke. Fortunately, he did make a full recovery.
Kevin, did you open the bag of cat food?
Originally, we were told that he was a girl.
This is Karen.
One day, I was making my coffee in the morning and Karen gobbled.
Okay, wait, do that again. That was a boy thing.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't think you're Karen anymore. don't know if he really truly understands he's a turkey.
I can't carry you that far. Come on, Kev.
He just became a household member. He would join us for dinner. He would watch TV with us if we sat on the couch.
You're being rude.
But gradually, we would give him more and more time out.
Couple minutes.
He was starting to learn how to be a turkey, and that was amazing. Now, he does have a girlfriend, and they're inseparable.
What? Oh, is this what you want?
Kevin has truly found his place at the sanctuary. He makes us laugh every single day, no matter what's happening. And we're doing our best to keep him as happy and healthy as can be.
When she realizes who's at the door, she goes from like guard mode to puppy mode. When she sees people that she loves, she makes very high-pitched noises. Her whole body wiggles.
She's getting the zoomies.
And then she just gets louder and louder. She's funny all the time. She sounds a bit like a dolphin or a seal. I didn't necessarily plan to get a Canny Corso, it just sort of happened. A friend of mine, he got Sky when she was a couple of months old. Unfortunately, the guy decided to breed Sky when she was still quite young. And then once he sold all the puppies, he decided that he didn't want her anymore. So he asked us if we would have her, which obviously we said yes, because it was literally love at first sight. When we first got her, she had very bad separation anxiety. She would bark and she would howl and she would just get very distressed. So we just put a lot of training into her and started leaving her for short periods of time. Now she's lived with us for a year. She's very calm. But we call her a Velcro dog because she is literally attached to my hip. She's just the centre of everything. Our whole life revolves around her. If she wants something, her face will go really droopy and she'll look at you like a puppy. She wants attention all the time, and if you're not giving her attention, she'll whine and talk to you. She's just very much like a baby. In many ways, I think she shows love just by wanting to be with you all the time. Is it time for din-dins? Everything is special about Sky. We sometimes talk back to her and have conversations with her. She is very clever. The love she has for me and the love I have for her is unconditional.
Peppa visits my office every day without fail. I call her my best office assistant because she's always around when I'm working.
Are we exploring everything? Or do you just self yourself? Oh, babe, I missed you.
If I ignore her, she gets so grumpy.
Oh, she's right behind you.
I wish I knew what she's thinking.
Oh God, you've got a squirrel sitting on your legs, Bunny. That's so sweet.
I've met many squirrels over the years, but Peppa is different. I've never met another like her. One day, we noticed something stealing from the bird feeder. When we took a closer look, we noticed it was squirrels. I love squirrels, so I ended up leaving nuts for them outside. I tried moving the bowls closer and closer so we could be friends. But no luck. They just ran away when I was near. Then there was Peppa, the bravest of them all. She came right up to me. It was so exciting.
No, you did it once.
It happened more and more until finally she climbed onto me.
Oh. Peppa, you're a bit hungry, yeah?
We're good friends now. She even sits on my lap to eat. And you know what's cool? If I whistle, Peppa will come running. She got so comfortable with us that we even learned her personality.
Peppa, what is happening there?
For starters, she's nosy. She just walks in to see what we're up to. And at times, Peppa can be a bit naughty. Whenever I'm busy, she's right there, demanding treats. But her sweetness outweighs it all. The day Peppa decided to trust me was honestly magical.
It's a wild thing that's not wild at all.
This little squirrel brings a huge amount of joy to my home.
Hello, Princess.
There's nothing better than having my furry friend around. I love her so much.
I saw Gobi on day 2 of a 155-mile race across the Gobi Desert in China. I was out there running this race when a little dog started chewing on my shoes, and she would just not go away. She starts running next to me, sometimes ahead of me, sometimes behind me. As I push through it, I'm about to take the lead of this race. Then I hear barking, yelping, and whining behind me. I look back to see the dog running up and down the side of the water, and she knows if she goes into it, she's going to get washed away. So I'm left there thinking, what am I going to do? I decide to go back and help the dog. It's like I've got a baby in my arms, and she's staring at me with these big brown eyes. Gobi would be there for the whole 7 days of the race. We spend a bit of time together, and I think she sort of softened me up and made my heart sort of melt for her. It was pretty neat that she had just picked me out of everyone. I would do anything for this little dog, and we finished the race together. The start of my next problem is like, how am I going to get this dog home? So someone says to me, I'll look after Gobi for you. That's pretty much what happened. The person that's looking after Gobi actually rings me one day. She says to me, oh, I'm really sorry, mister, your dog Gobi's gone missing. I flew back across the world to search for Gobi because she was more than just a dog. And I joined a bunch of people searching for Gobi in this big city. So today's day 2 of trying to find Gobi. We were just about ready to finish searching when the phone rang, and it was a man. And he says, hey, I think we found your dog. Finding Gobi again felt like a miracle. And getting her home was like the best feeling ever. She's retired from running, but she still likes to have an adventure. I'm very lucky that I get to spend every day with Gobi sharing the story. I don't win the race, but I win Gobi, right? And that is the best thing ever that's happened to me.